looking a lot more like William Wallace there with the kilt on, and he's carrying the hopes of a nation on his shoulders. Here's another man that's doing exactly the same, Daniel Tranter, fastest qualifier in lane number 4.
I'm excited for him. He walked away from swimming in 2011. He'd had a horrific run of injuries, of illnesses, and a man by the name of Brian Sutton said to him, mate, I reckon I've got a coach for you that might be able to just excite you a little bit and get you back into it. Come and meet Brant Best. And from that moment on, he did a 1-month trial. From that moment on, he's never looked back. He's loved training with Brant Best. So Sutto, well done with that, getting Dan Tranter back into the water. And here he is, lane 4 of the final, taking his time, getting changed. They'll give the broken whistle sound in a moment, which means get behind the blocks, Jeff.
Wallace is really pumping up the fans, isn't he? The Scots have really enjoyed swimming in front of their local fans.
Tommy Fraser-Holmes might be an outside chance here in lane number 8. Or the outside Smoky. We'll see whether or not he can get there.
Such a focused man, Tom Fraser-Holmes.
He won the 200 free gold, so I'm figuring he silver in the 400 IM, 200 free gold, he can do a 200 IM.
So it's the men's 200 individual medley. A field of plenty of big names. 1, it's Leclos. 2, Roebuck from England. Rousseau from South Africa in 3. Tranter, the Aussie, in 4. Wallace from Scotland, 5. Pavone in England, Lloyd, Wales, and in 8, Fraser-Holmes.
And as expected, the Olympic champion of the 200 fly out in lane number 1 is absolutely sprinting the first 50 metres. So this will throw the boys a little bit on the turn if they see him. I don't think they'll see him, though, because they'll turn away from him. Underworld record split, 24.25.
That's a convincing advantage. It's the outside lanes that are doing well early in this race. Leclos in 1 and Fraser-Holmes turned 2nd in lane number 8.
Wow, what a lead. I don't even know that they know he's out there. Rousseau, the other South African, looks as though he's moving into 2nd place at the moment. We will probably see it chop and change. He's starting to fatigue now. Leclos, he'll get the wall at the 100-metre mark, 54.46, but I think they'll swamp him now.
The Chad went out really, really hard, but he's going to struggle to maintain that. Fraser-Holmes has dropped off a little bit, and here comes Rousseau, trying to push his way through his Tranter. We're cheering on the boy in the yellow cap. Tranter in lane 4, starting to make his move. Look at him go. He's hauled in Leclos. What can he do with the rest of the field? This is going to be a beauty of a finish. The breaststroke leg of Tranter is sensational.
Wow, well done, Dan Tranter. He sits at number 3 at the world. Can he now win the Commonwealth Games? Go, son.
He's turned in first position, Nicole. Wallace is in 2nd. Here go the crowd cheering on their local boy, but they've got to catch the Aussie.
Look at the Aussie crowd. Look at the support team cheering him on, willing him on. Dan Wallace is throwing everything at him. Dan Tranter, fantastic.
I was hesitant to say it in the semis, but it could be Tranter in an absolute canter. Australia cleaning up in the pool. Another medal and maybe more. Tranter with the Games records. Wallace in 2nd, Leclos in 3rd, and Fraser-Holmes so close for a bronze.
What a 200 IM. Daniel Tranter, take a bow. What a performance. He waited until the last day for his event.
Yeah, baby. The 53rd medal for Australia. He started in the fastest lane and he brought it home. His breaststroke, awesome.
His breaststroke was amazing. He didn't panic. Leclos took it out. Rousseau was there as well. Where was he at the 50-metre mark? At the first 50, he was 7th. He was 2nd last at the 50-metre mark.
This is where he caught them all. And not only caught them, he got a couple of metres on them.
His breaststroke leg was 33 seconds. And you look at Chad Leclos, who was leading at the first lap. His was 36, so he was 3 seconds better than Chad Leclos on the breaststroke. And then his freestyle was fantastic, 28.0. What a great race.
It's so close for Tom Fraser-Holmes. We couldn't see him on that wide shot, but he was storming down lane 8, and Leclos only just held on.
By 1/100th. He missed the bronze by 1/100th of a second. Well, he's waited to the last day for this main event.
I love the reaction.
It was worth the wait.
That's one of the best we've seen at the Games.
Well, he almost gave it away in 2011. We're pleased he didn't, because now he is the Commonwealth champion. He's been to the Olympic Games, he's been to the World Championships, his first Commonwealth Games, and he wins a gold in the 200 IM. Well done to Brant Best as well, producing James Magnussen and also Daniel Tranter at these Games.
What a buzz. What an absolute buzz. The Games record for Daniel Tranter from Australia. Wallace in second, and Leclos just hung on for third position. Tommy Fraser-Holmes can be very proud of his performance. Howie, my goodness me, that was a beauty.
It certainly was, Daniel. A good judge told me at lunch today that if you were within a body length at the 100-metre mark, you'd be really tough to beat. I think you're a bit further than the body length, but you're still tough to beat.
Oh yeah, I'd like to pride myself on how hard I am to pass in that last 100. It's something that we work really, really hard for. It's really good to have the skills in the pool, and you can train as much as you like, but I think the best thing that you can have in the pool is that resilience down the last 50, and that's something I've worked so hard for in the last 9 months, so it was awesome that that's what it came down to tonight.
Certainly paid off. You mentioned the training. You've been doing some boxing training. You've been in there with the likes of Daniel Gill, really getting yourself ready to go in an event like that. Looked like it paid off.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've got to really thank guys like Daniel Gill, the guys at the Grange Gym, and Mossy Solatura and the guys down at Southern Cross. They've taken me into their gym with open arms and really embraced having me there, and they've really taught me so much, a lot of which I use today and tonight.
Those boys know all about showtime, and it'd be fair to say you showed a bit of showtime in the celebration.
It's so hard not to, you know, in a moment like this. The crowd here is fantastic, and we've got a big old group of Aussies on pool deck, and we've had such a good week together. We've had a lot of fun, helped each other out, and to see those guys out there tonight, I thought I'd give them a little bit of a little celebration at the end there.
It was fantastic, and all this from a man that probably 3 years ago thought that swimming possibly wouldn't be for him anymore.
Yeah, definitely, and it does cross my mind almost every day at training, the fact that it was so close to slipping away. I've got to really, really thank David Pugh and Brian Sutton, who were the ones that sat me down and got me back into the sport, because if it wasn't for those guys, then I wouldn't be here. So thanks a lot, guys.
Mate, as we go to the break, give us another one of those big chest slaps. You're a gold medalist. Well done there.
Yes, yeah. Love you, Campbelltown. I'll see you when I get home.
Daniel Tranter.